Hi, I'm Erin West, and I am so pleased to welcome you to the Coach Preview for Blended Learning Learning Experience 3. Today, we're going to briefly go over the components of the learning experience, the live, the self-guided, and the share it and show it. This learning experience is focused on student engagement and motivation in a blended learning environment. The objectives of the live learning experience are to be able to identify the benefits of developing student self-regulation skills, discuss how self-regulation skills help students thrive, and explore some strategies to increase student engagement and motivation in a blended learning environment. We're going to start off with a short video, hearing from VILS teachers across the country about their experiences over the last 2 years. We encourage participants to share out what resonated with them at the end of the video. I love it when they see teachers from their buildings or folks they know, and it is even better when educators featured in the video are on the call with us. Then we'll activate our prior knowledge from learning experiences 1 and 2. In Learning Experience 1, we introduced the benefits of blended learning and explored some blended learning models. In Learning Experience 2, we discussed student agency and the importance of allowing students choice in their learning. And now, in Learning Experience 3, we'll be discussing the importance of developing student self-regulation skills and how they contribute to increased student engagement and motivation in a blended learning environment. We'll take a moment to look at what the researchers at Digital Promise have to say about motivation, self-regulated learning, and its connection to self-efficacy, and explore how we can cultivate these skills in a blended learning environment. Then we're going to engage in some Zoom annotation work. We'll go over how to use the Zoom annotation tools, but know that it's okay for participants to use the chat to share their responses. Now, some of the feedback that we have received has asked for more concrete examples of the topic in practice, and we're happy to support that request. Now, this video that we'll share has ways to foster students' metacognitive skills to make them more regulated, self-directed learners. Our deep dive activity today will use 2 tech tools, the Learner Variability Navigator and a collaborative Padlet. Now, the Learner Variability Navigator is one of the tools I wish had existed when I was still in the classroom. It translates the science of learner variability into easily accessible learner factor maps and strategies that improve classroom practice. Our breakout room activity is one of my favorites of the entire year. It's a chance for educators to reflect and look forward. The conversations and ideas that come from these breakout rooms never cease to inspire and amaze me. And that's it. We'll close out and the live portion of the learning experience with our feedback survey and look ahead to the self-guided portion of the LX in the VILS Academy, where teachers will apply their learning. So let's take a quick look. One of the things I love from the get-go with this, teachers are provided choice in where they jump into the work. They can start with learn more or jump right into application. Going through the learn more, there are scenarios of students to reflect on and the introduction of a 3-phase cyclical model of self-regulation and how to apply it to the blended learning environment. Reflection questions are asked and teachers are encouraged to post their thoughts in the VILS Academy forum to the right of the file. The Do It portion challenges teachers to create student learning plans, use technology to promote metacognition, or use digital tools to manage everyday tasks and time. Clicking on the plus signs will expand the directions and the next steps. It is important teachers continue to scroll and click the red continue bar at the bottom of each screen in order to complete the course. You'll know they're successful if the circles on the left sidebar contain a check mark. Finally, we have the share it and show it. This is where Ville's coaches will meet with teachers in PLCs, small groups, to talk about what they tried and how it went to get feedback. And we are right at the end. I have just a few quick reminders for you. Make sure your teachers have completed the self-guided for learning experience too, as well as the coach follow-up. It would also be great to have a conversation with leadership about what is covered in this learning experience and how that content can be leveraged to accomplish your campus goals. That's it. That's learning experience 3, the 3 components: live, self-guided, and share it and show it. I look forward to seeing everyone in their learning experiences this spring. Take care.